What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related that tickles your fancy. Hit that subscribe button, and you just sit back and just film video. Alright, guys, on today's video, we are doing a updated. When I mean updated, y'all. Let's just get into it. We're going to update it video on my plants on planks. Now, if you're new, my plants on planks are all DIY. It started years ago. I don't know. It started years ago. All 6 ago on the backstory of my dirty sphagnum moss. But it started years ago when I started acquiring philodendrons, and we know they needed to climb to increase their leaf size. So I was like, there has to be something else other than those ugly, I don't know, plastic poles. What are they? I don't know. I have one outside. My Monstera albo is kind of situated on one. I didn't know what to do with it, you guys. But yeah, I was like, there had to be another way, because it's not even a moss pole. It's just a pole. I don't know. It's like the fabric. I don't know, y'all. But I figured that plants grow on wood. Why not add some moss to the wood? Plank works fine. Found some planks. Experimented. I used to use twine. If you know what twine is, it's like, it looks more natural. Well, I can't say it looks more natural than. It's more natural, rather, than my chicken wire, than my fishing line. The fishing line, it's a lot better because you don't see the wire. That's all. The twine, you definitely can tell that it's something that's wrapped around, but the fishing wire, you know, we've been through the ringer, experimenting. But, and I think this year, due to us guys, there's somebody, Grow Vertical, I forgot his name. Sydney Plant Guy did a video on him, but thanks to him, I realized that I can go vertical with my planks. I have a flat back, everything is flat on the back, and I was like, you see all this here wall space. I have a video. I can promise you I'm not gonna try to link it, but it's there. It's in one of the playlists, probably the greenhouse playlist, or the cave playlist. But I was like, ooh, I can go vertical. And y'all, when I say I went vertical, oh, did I go vertical? Let me tell you. Now, out of all those plants, a good 95% I do still have. I don't honestly think I lost the philodendron. Like, as in root rot, dead. That's impossible. I don't think I lost the philodendron, but everything is in the other box. I can check that box like 12 times. But throughout the time of me going vertical, what I ended up doing a couple of months ago, whenever we did this wall, you guys, I took a lot of those plants off planks, and we grew. They're on the wall growing, all right? Especially the ones that you can see or have seen, like my red emerald that still has the moss. I was not going through that moss plank and taking all those good roots out, so we just smashed it, patted, and kept it moving. But there, I did look at my planks, you guys, and I can say that I've cleared more than 10, more than 15 plants that were on planks. And now some of those plants that were on planks, now we did put them in pots, so I don't want to say I technically cleared them, but they're not on the wall. And if you know, we're in the cavern, you guys. This is my indoor grow space. The cave outside has a lot of the other plants on planks. But let's go ahead and jump straight into this here video. Now, I was going to do the let's pull it and show it. I technically can. Technically, I can. But, however, oh, my battery's gone dead. I need to switch batteries. However, it's just a lot of work. So I might just pick up the camera. I can do one. Let's do one before the battery goes dead. The plants that are in here, if you don't know, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you are subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Make sure that bell is on. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, so that you get notified. But if you're new here or have forgot or just don't know, I took a lot of my mature plants and the ones that was just aggravatingly not getting enough light, but too big to be vertical. Also too small to not be vertical. Is that a thing? And I have one, too big, and just this first one, you guys, is the one that was just not that big to be on the ground, but also leaves are so obnoxiously big that it just couldn't be vertical in the way that I want it to be. We have the philodendron Jose Bueno, aka Joseph. Here's Joseph. Now we do have some yellow ones. Now I'm just gonna contribute that to acclimating. Try not to hit the fan. The fan is on. She's gorgeous, right? Now she was a lot bigger than this, to be honest with you. A lot more leaves as well. But if you know, we've been struggling for a while to get her placed out in the grow space. It just has not been working out that good. But since then, she's loving it in here. I just have to keep up with the watering. Watering inside, you guys. Also, she is in a, holy shit, she is in a filthy batch. And this is like one of my first batches. Not first batches, maybe third or fourth trial of DIY. Just because you can see how dark that spag is in there. But she's growing. I did put some holes in it because we was having some issues. I didn't know what was going on. But I did figure it out. It was me moving it 1,004 times. Just don't move your plants, you guys. But she's a little dusty, you know. It's okay. But as you can see, she's firm. Now I do need to readjust her back onto her plank, if you can get down in that. But she's okay for the most part. And then there's this other one here. She had a half moon situation. It's still there. It's just. But anyway, Joseph. This is Joseph. This leaf is gonna go out. Yep, this leaf is gonna go out here. This is Joseph. Joseph sits down in front of the wall. I don't think you guys knew that, but I guess you just seen it. Alright, so the next plan, what we're gonna do for the next one, you guys, is just pick up the camera. I guess I can readjust that. Can you see? You can kind of see where Josie is at. There's the plank. So anyway, let me switch out this battery, and then I can pick up this one too. Let's switch it. Should we try to press it? Let's press it. Even if it cuts off, I love Shawty, because Shawty saved. She saved, you know. Alright, so this one right here is my philodendron squamiferum, however you want to pronounce it, say it, eyeball it. We've had her, I think, for maybe 2 years now, or going on 2 years. She's gorgeous, right? Let's get into it. Look at her pushing out a new leaf. As you can see, she sits up there on the top shelf there with that light, and apparently is loving it. I mean, all the leaves are facing. I mean, I don't want to say that word, but they're strong, you know, facing the way they're supposed to face. There is currently 3 plants in here. She's headed herself a couple of million times because Pete probably overwatered her, which is why I kind of combated that. I took maybe 2 or 3 inches of soil out. She's in soil, but she is, I can guarantee you, the leaf is in the way. She is packed with sphagnum moss down in there. So that just helps those areoles catch and push down. But Mama's in. The only time I lost a leaf from her is when I moved her, or honestly, she just got, no, I can't even say underwater. Because I do keep this moss wet even if the soil is bone dry, which is what I do love. This plant is like a zombie because she should have been dead by now, how underwatered she's been. But she's on the lost leaves because I probably moved. There's no probably. because I've moved her and she just decided just to give up. And yeah, but since, I mean, she's growing. Well, these are petios. Now, shout out to my boy Dave. I know he finally found one. I think, was it Walmart or Home Depot? Had to have been like Home Depot or Lowe's because he was like $60 something, like you said, $50. I think, if I'm not mistaken. But all in all, guys, she sits here, enjoys her life. There we go. Do a little 1-2 to put everything back into place. There we go. Oh, bit leak. Got a bit. There we go. All right. So what I'm gonna do, guys, now let's switch out this here battery, and we can jump to, where are we? Her. And then we have my Mayoi up in the corner as well. All right. All right, guys. After a couple hours of charging, we are back. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the Jungle Boogie here, which is on one of the infamous moss planks. I mean, this is infamous just because of how high it is. She's growing. Setback wise, if you don't know, you guys, she used to be out in the cave. Like I said, we're gonna visit the cave in a while, but she does have a new leaf in. If we can get in there. Oh, okay, yeah, she has a new leaf coming in. From the size, about the size of this here, whatever we call that, it's not gonna be as big as I noticed by this here leaf compared to like outside in the greenhouse getting spider farmer type of light. I mean, it's okay. She's okay. Eventually, we're going to go and maybe prop her. She did have a lot of leaves, but they were looking a little iffy, and I didn't want it to mess up the space, you know, that we have going on in here next to the aeroid wall. But Jungle Boogie, look at her. Yeah, she's huge, and even with the wide, well, that's because I'm up close, and then yeah, there we go, a little bit better. All right, next plant in the corner. We have my philodendron mayonnaise, aka I probably should have said Mayoi, aka mayonnaise. She has a new leaf. This is her first to go around with, both of these are their first go around with new leaves coming in within the grow space. Now I don't technically, as you can see just about the light here, you can tell that that's not enough light. I mean, the leaf, it's still, well, was it already coming out? It wasn't. Y'all, let's see. I took it out. Let's get up here. I took it out to put on the wall. Then I switched my mind out about putting her on the wall. So I took her back out, brought her back in. But this is her. She's on one of the smaller planks. If we can pick that up. Yeah, she's on one of the smaller planks there. Simply because it's just one of her, and her trunk or stem is not that extravagant. And as you can see, she's trying her best to adhere to that wall, which is okay. Now, the only problems we had with this here plant is watering, which ticked me off because a lot of my philodendrons, you guys, we started either from super small babies or from cuttings, and I lost a lot of baby leaves. I was upset about that, and it was only due to watering. That one is finna go. But yeah, all this used to have leaves on it, y'all. But she's okay. I can say that. And then also, if you guys are wondering, like in the early mornings, I use my Barino lights that are down here. And I basically just, you know, that in the morning. But I put the stand on the bed. But yeah, these are the four philodendrons that we have in the cavern that is currently planked. Don't worry about the wall. If you know about the wall, you know about the wall. If not, make sure you're subscribed and notification bell is on. But yeah, y'all, I ain't touched it yet. I'm letting it marinate. But yeah, these are the 4 phillos that are in here as of now that are on flank. So let's go out to the cave. It's still gorgeous. Also, guys, if you're wondering, this is the exact brand of sphagnum moss that I do use inside of my moss plank contraptions. This is what it looks like. If you haven't seen one, this is basically what it looks like, you guys. Moss wrapped around, and my planter at the bottom, which is, guys, this is honestly just a paint bucket, paint liner bucket. Works perfectly. But this is the moss. Get it from Lowe's. It works wonders. I only use this kind of moss on my moss planks because of the color. It has a light tan, fresh looking color compared to like the long strand and the off-brand type of stuff. So I try my best to there's no try. I always use this here. I say try my best because we've been through the process of trying different mosses, and this moss just works out. But let's go ahead, you guys, and go out back. All right, guys. Oh, we are out here. A lot of you guys know what's going on. A lot of you guys don't. Oh my goodness, I just hurt my leg, you guys. Alright, everything out here is grown in dirty sphagnum moss, which is nothing but my moss. Well, if it's on the plank, you guys, it's grown in dirty sphagnum moss, and it's on a plank. So let's just start from this side, the left side. Well, except for one. One is, I don't know how that, I just decided to. Anyway, let's start with the first one here. This one is my Epiprimnum variegata, Albo Epi. I'm pushing out a new leaf. She's like freaking gorgeous. And what I do love about her is watching the roots just sporadically just pop out. But this is one main plant. There's another one which is highly variegated, which started its journey fairly slow. But it's starting to catch up now. We're getting holes. Probably should do the whole YouTube zoom in thing so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. There we go. That's the fenestrations coming in, but we are looking for something like this. That is her newest leaf. Oh, okay, like, there we go. Gorgeous, right? Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next one. The next one is my Philodendron Gabby. Haven't had any issues out of her. Again, she started off on one of the smaller planks, which again, this is one of the plants that I just was not going in to mess with the root system to beef up the pole. So we just gave her a bigger pole. Do I have any smaller poles? If you remember my Mayui, that's the type of pole it was on. But wrong way, you guys. There we go. But what I ended up doing was I took all the sphagnum moss and the roots off the plank. Just basically stripped the plank with the roots and sphagnum moss on it and layered it onto a bigger plank, but beefed up the sphagnum moss because this one here, her roots go clean in and down. But she's been growing since the, I guess this is a chop and extend method. Yeah, I would guess so, because we did chop it and we just extended. Yeah, okay, chop and extend method. So she's thick down at the bottom. Of course, this is the main vine here. New leaf comes in. That brown is like so edible. It looks good. But the other end, she's pushing out new growth now. She's growing, but Philodendron Gabby. Now this one here is not grown in sphagnum moss. This is my Piper Corcatum, if I'm not mistaken. She's growing. That's like good. That's picking up so freaking nice. She's in soil. She was part of one of my resolutions. I finally up-potted her. She kind of halted way before up-potting. I'm probably sure because she needed up-potting. Anyway, what I ended up doing, you guys, is we placed her on one of my planks here. This plank actually came from the Monstera Peru that we've had once had. I say that, you'll hear the video about once had. But yeah, she's gorgeous. We got a plank. Again, I'm just waiting for her to, can you guys see what I see? No, not really. But I'm just waiting for her to do what she needs to do. But yeah, let's move on. Next one, we have my, okay, it's not in the best of light right now, but My Syngonium abo. If you know, you know. We chopped her. She was like gorgeous. She filled the plank. I want a bushy. I want a bushy plant, but she's growing back. It won't take long. Where is that button that we're looking for? There we go. It won't take long for her to catch on. That leaf looks variegated, and there's another stem there. That gave us our first little itty bitty leaf, and then the next leaf should be a couple of times bigger than those. But she's on the wall, so I guess we add her. And of course, you guys are wondering. Come on, focus for me, focus. There we go. Some of the roots, perfectly fine. All right, right next to her we have two. Sorry about the car. We have two which I have combined, which is the philodendron, white knight, and white wizard. We did the chop on both of those because they went rogue on us, completely rogue. This is the wizard, and the knight is knighting. There he is. There he is right there. So variegation is back. More than likely, I might add those to the aeroid wall because I got those as huge as I wanted to get them, which is basically a goal. So now I think I can retire those onto the wall because I do have some spots. But philodendron, white knight, and white wizard. Now the next one we're going to try and to squeeze down in here. We have the philodendron glorious. Uh-oh, sorry about that. How can we get in there? Sorry about the light, you guys. I can stop the frames. I can stop the light from flickering like that. I just have to turn down the 4K to like, I don't know. Anyway, hurry up, guys. This is the glorious. She's over there. If you remember, she was on a smaller plank issues. So what I did was I gave her one of my ambitious, where are we? There we go, ambitious moss planks. Very, very ambitious moss planks. She's pushing out a new leaf, as you can see now. So we're working on her. She was part of the goals. Yeah, I don't think she too much cared for that complete transfer. I did the same thing as I did with the Gabby, except I didn't cut it. I just took all the plant and the moss off and I slapped it to a new pole. But philodendron glorious. Our next one we have, you might see in the next video. Go ahead and prompt these for the shop. Those two runners. This is my philodendron obliqua. Now I think I figured it out. She's never, I don't know, not never, but really, yeah, she's never grew as much as she's grown now. And that's because she hasn't been in the light situation that she's in now. She's like right up under this here spider farmer light, which is one of the two main lights out here in the cave. But they're growing. We're going to cut them. They're going to shop. And then my next go round, since I know she loves this here spot, once I cut it, it should grow how I need it to grow. But Monstera obliqua. Hope I didn't say philodendron. I don't know. But the next one, philodendron pink princess. Where is my? There we go. My train chain. If you know, you know. Philodendron pink princess doing fairly good. I noticed she really don't need to be in this here bright light situation to get the stunning variegation, but that bright light does encourage. It's like the dark pink. See the contrast there. And that is an older leaf, and that's a new leaf, sorry. New leaf, older leaf, so the light does help as well. And again, same situation. Where is my stabilizer? There's a root, so everything is healthy. Philodendron pink princess. Right next to it is my baby. My philodendron Adabap. If you know, you know. She has two yellowing leaves that has occurred. One is still there, or both of them are still there. I haven't touched anything. If you know about the yellowing leaves, let me know down in the comment section. But she's growing. Again, all my famous moss planks doing fine. I love the moss planks, you guys, just because the back is flat. I can only dip it. It's like space-wise. I don't have to worry about it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's flush. It's more flush, I would say. But yeah, depending on what you're trying to do with your plant, what I'm trying to do with my plant, rather, I will either beef it up or I'll put a thin layer of sphagnum moss, just depending on what time of year, honestly, that I get the plant, and we just go from there. But philodendron Alabama, a staple here. I hesitated. She was going to go on the wall, but I hesitated. Newest leaf, but we did. There's a little gap here. She used to sit over here, if you remember. But I planked her back up into the wall. She was actually growing from the plank, which is why everything is so bushed and pretty there. But we're gonna get her there, how she was. Gorgeous, gorgeous backs as well. I mean, this is close to a serious tank that I'm gonna get, even though I don't even want one, but I just like how that looks. Philodendron Alabama. If we move on to the next wall, which is the right wall, when I come in here, we can start with the philodendron. Oh, I was gonna say tetrasperma. Philodendron tortum. Mama is thangin'. She is just totally molesting this here light. Luckily, I need a new light, so she's not as hot and powerful. Well, I mean, she's pushing off a little. Yeah, trust me, she's not as hot and powerful, because when these things get hot, baby, you can't touch that. So I know for a fact, and then there's no burn. But tortum, she's doing good. If you know about the baby leaves, like I told you in the inside. So I did beef up some sphagnum moss there. If you wonder what her root system is, it's rooting. All right, stabilize that thing. Come on for me. There we go. So she's okay down in there. Tortum. I love her. I'm looking for another one. I should have got that one that I seen at the Walmart that time when I got my crocodile, but I got to stop second guessing myself. All right, Golden Goddess is the next one. She's on one of the infamous planks. Now, she is a triple OG. She's been with me for a very, 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 very long time, y'all. I love her to death. She definitely could be used an up pot for the container wise, and since she's, I don't know, I could up pot her. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But she's on the plank. She's growing. A couple days ago was the first time I seen her droop in so long because of underwatering, which you can tell. Which with these, it doesn't matter because it still looks good on the plant just because of the color. And if you can step back without Luther being in the way, I mean, that's like still a sexy backdrop. Even though I moved my Rex begonia from that area. But yeah, Golden Goddess, Philodendron. Now the next one, we can go right here in front of us, which needs a home. He will get one eventually. This is my and Philodendron. Anthurium Luther. Lutheria, I just call it Anthurium Luther. This is the newest leaf here. She used to sit, if you remember. If you don't, right in between those two, but Miss added to the bat. She wasn't playing no games, so we had to move that thing. And right now she's just been twirling. What's the name of that lady off of the house? Kenya. Twirling it. She twirling. That's all she do. All do is just twirl. He just twirl all day. But newest leaf, we had some problems right there. That was my fault. Trying to help. And I mean, not help, because if not, it was just gonna be a effed up mess. But she is a climber. This pole, as you can see, is not as beefed up. You can see the depth from that one over there, from the Ring of Fire, but not as beefed up because of first go around with her for one. I mean, of course, I could start off with a lot of sphagnum moss, but yeah, it's not gonna happen, So we work on her. She gets a lot thicker than I add as I go. But till then, because a lot of this usually don't get touched, so I'm not gonna beef it up just to have a fat moss plank for nothing. But yeah, Lutheria. All right, next we have up top. If I can get in here, these lights. Look at it. See, that's what it do all day. That's what the fan is on. Not that fast, but this is the Philodendron Milky Way Philodendron. Strawberry shake, y'all. One of my first designs of a mini moss plank. Again, sorry about the light, flicker ticker. How can I do this without? There we go. Tighten up, tighten up. There we go. Alright, so she's on one of the smaller planks, but still though gorgeous. Growing finally. I mean finally meaning, oh well, she's on that plank. Finally meaning a couple of months ago. She had stopped growing for some odd reason. I switched her around, and for some odd reason she likes that spot. And to be honest with you, let's move. There we go. She does that. So yeah, again, sorry about the flickering. I mean, I definitely could fix that, you guys. And I think it's this one here. Maybe. What was that one? Anyway, y'all. Okay. This is my Syngonium chia pens frosted. A frosted heart chia pens. Let's get up in it. This is the newest leaf right here. This here plant, just like my, where is my, there it is. Come on. This here plant, just like my Monsteras, loves to get thrips, so I have to keep an eye on it. New leaf coming in there. This is the newest leaf. We went ahead and planked her. She was in a pot that was not doing too good on holding moisture, so I just went ahead and planked her up. Next one, we have the Philodendron Ring of Fire. If you know, you know. She's in kind of a rehab situation. Can we get in there? There we go. Looks nice. That's a new growth point. Actually got a lot bigger since the other day. I'm pretty sure it's because of that humidifier I've been running in to keep things from drying out a lot quicker than they are. Next one, Philodendron Sorderoy, variegated Sorderoy. Gorgeous, gorgeous freaking plant. If you remember, what is this? I think that's water. That's a water sign. Check the back. Right there. These are scars if you're wondering. If you remember, she hit a tuck and roll when we first got her. New leaf coming in there. But she's gorgeous. She sits there, and then over here we have the Monstera Standliana, another thrip magnet. Finally potted her up. They were plankless buddies sitting there growing next to the pond. So I mean this one and the chia pens there. But she's planked up. Roots. She's good. Next one, we have the Philodendron Painted Lady. Now with her, she's about at the top of her plank. Newest leaf. Gorgeous. She's about at the top of her plank, you guys. We did lose some bottom leaves again due to watering. My problem, but yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Painted Lady, Philodendron, gorgeous. I might put her on the wall, the aeroid wall as well. I'm not sure, or I might just extend her plank. I have to bring her down some, and then that's some more stuff I have to deal with lighting wise. But as for now, she gets this here light. It lights her up. Again, sorry about the flickering, but yeah, she's gorgeous. All right, and then last but not least, we have down here, you should have just seen, is my Philodendron Golden Crocodile. I can say she loved that there dirty sphagnum mix because she's looking way better than what she was in that pot of soil. Now I don't see any movement. Oh, I'm trying to show you guys. I'm looking at the same time. Yeah, I don't see any movement of roots, but just with her being perked up, that says a lot as well. But that is it, guys. I covered all the plants that I do have here on planks. If you haven't been in here before, I can tell you now, or people can tell you in the comment section, that every inch of plastic that you've seen was once covered with pure plants. It even got too big, and I had to do some all this was just covered like greenery, y'all. And we took some of that greenery in the inside. But that is it here, guys, for today's video. I'm going to try to do one more. My begonia took a hit. If you know, you know. this just, yeah, but I'm gonna try to make another video, you guys, tonight. I'm gonna do some editing, but that is it here. Make sure you are subscribed, you guys. Make sure you hit the notification bell to be able to keep you notified and let you know what's going on over here at Plantwitpete. If you'd like to support the channel, my cash app and things are down in the description box below. If you'd like to support the channel, become a member, that's also great as well. Look at this, y'all. We got some new leaves. They small, however, but they getting there. We trying. You would not believe how old that plant is. Remember, did I show you guys this today or was it yesterday? I don't know, but yeah, it had thrips, y'all. It did. So I try to check it, keep it a check on, and yeah, like to support the channel. You can, yeah. There's a super thanks as well, you guys. Don't matter how much, that still works. Hitting the like button also works as well, you guys. If you can't support the channel, also there's an extra shop. A little shop going on. You know, there's not much over there now, but guarantee you. There you go. The only thing I gotta do is focus, sir. But coming up grow season, we are okay. We are gearing up for the grow season. So, I think there is a video. We are doing some cuttings, which I'm pretty sure going to go in the shop. But yeah, that is it. Like, comment, share. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you hit the like button. You know, if you can't support the channel, just hit the like button. You feel me? The like button, get us out there. You feel me? But yeah, we definitely doing another video. But yeah, see you guys on the next one. Bye.